What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and we are finally going to be looking over Power Force, the latest episode, which I'm going to go ahead and say I do apologize for the late upload, for the late review. It's been a very busy morning for me, so let me just apologize for that. But we're going to be getting into episode 7. So if you guys have not seen episode 7, I do highly recommend you click off the video, so that way we're going to be getting to heavy spoilers. I'm going to try to go through it as quickly as I can, but at the same time, there's so much that happened in this episode, because we do see where Tommy is still trying to work with Claudia as well as the doc to make more Dahlia, to where he is wanting to dial it down to where he can spread it more as a street drug, to where he can have ones of low cost instead of the high rollers be able to buy it. Because in the beginning of the episode, we see there's a lot of girls that are working for Claudia, to where they are giving and kissing on different individuals, to where they are being able to test out the product, and then they're going to want more. And we even see where Gloria has now left Vic, so Vic goes through this big change of he doesn't know what to do with his life, and he's very upset, but at the same time he also is blaming his family, because more than likely, I think, me personally, I think she took the money that Gloria was going to, not Gloria, but Claudia was going to offer her, and she left because she just got tired of dealing with it. And then we even get to see where one of the girls that Claudia asked to look after him, where she even gives him some of the product to test out, which is going to be kind of interesting, because if he does find out, obviously he's probably going to want in. And then even Diamond gets to find out, because Gerard gets with somebody at a club, to where he's even wondering, okay, what is this product? I want to know. He even talks to Diamond about it. Diamond is intrigued, but he's not wanting to go full force in, no pun intended, because he wants to know more about the drug, who's selling it, what's in it, and is there going to be blowback on him, especially if he gets involved, because he does not want to go back to prison. And we get to see where D-Mac, he even warns Tommy in this episode, because he gives Tommy a warning after, Gerard comes to him and says, look, I'll help you with whatever you got going on, with this new possible thing you're trying to do, but at the same time, you're going to have to look at Tommy, because I want him gone. And then when he finally realizes that this is his uncle, he's like, hey, I'm not going to do that. He kind of gives him a reason, like, hey, why are you doing this? He says, I got my own reasons. And we even see where JP and Tommy are hanging out more. And Tommy explains to him, hey, look, I don't want you involved in this, because I've lost family to this. And even though he wants to meet Kate, he even told him, look, I do not want to meet her. I don't want you to meet her, because after all the things she's done, she doesn't deserve no forgiveness. She doesn't deserve nothing. And he even says she left after the cord was cut, and I'm still wanting to forgive her. Why won't you? And he says, because she chose a ghost over me, which he is still mad, because again, she chose James over Tommy, because he obviously left her more money to where she could take care of herself, and she's no longer going to be relying on Tommy now for the rest of her life, which is one of the reasons why I think Tommy has been always kind of back and forth with Ghost, but at the same time, he's making his moves. And even Liliana later on in the episode says, hey, you're making moves without Ghost. You've gone this far without Ghost. Don't screw it up because you're wanting to go so fast. Like, take your time, build. And we even see where D-Mac, he even stated in this episode that, hey, I got my reasons why I don't want to go after Tommy. And Gerard's going to be making moves on the side, because he even makes a move with one of his goons, that his cousin or something like that is making other moves in another area of Gary. So after giving him some money, I guess that way they can expand, because Gerard's wanting to expand, Diamond is wanting to keep safe. And we later find out that the girl that Diamond's been hooking up with is actually a reporter and is doing a story on Chicago, but then her boss wants to do a piece on Diamond. So there's going to be a lot of drama there, especially if he's going to get caught up, and also what Diamond's done and what he's doing right now. Then we even get to see in the episode where Walter is actually suffering from lung cancer. So we got a confirmation of what he's actually suffering from. He just has not told anybody yet. He's wanting tight security around everybody. He even told Claudia that he wants security around her, and she even says that just give me a gun, and he even says you're not going to be able to pull the trigger, because he does not know that she's killed anybody right now. He does not know that she's done anything. He still thinks that she, I guess, would be his helpless little girl in his eyes, and he does not think that she has the guts to do what needs to be done, which again, only if he knew, right? So what's really going to be interesting to see is when it comes out that she's been making moves on the side, and then Vic finds out, as well as her killing someone. And then even when there is a patrol watching Claudia from the sidelines, where she actually has Tommy has no choice but to kill him, and says, hey, you know, I just dropped 2 bodies. What's up with this? Why are you letting your family in when you said you weren't? And she says, well, what are you talking about? And of course, she had no idea that she was being followed, because Vic said that he would put a tail on her just to make sure she's safe, because of the comeback that the Serbians may do at some point. Just don't know when it's going to happen. But right now, Tommy is expanding his organization with Dahlia, and then of course wanting to have a different product throughout Chicago. But we also see where in this episode where it looked like Liliana as well as the Doc got kind of a little bit, not really I would say close, but to an understanding where, hey, look, if she starts ending up missing, then it's going to cause problems for us, and we don't need to do that. So Tommy allows her to go on a date, but with Liliana with her, and they kind of come up with an idea of their second cousins, so the date buys it. And she even calls her boss, saying of a story that, oh, hey, you know, she's sick, she's not going to be coming in. And then they even come up with a breakthrough at the very end of the episode for a possible new, I would say, addition to Dahlia as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see where it's going to come from here. If there is going to be a huge blowback once Gerard as well as also Vic finds out that, hey, Tommy's doing this new drug that's on the street right now, because even Diamond confronts him about, do you know anything about this? He's heard rumors, so he hasn't confirmed that he's the one that is behind it or leading it, other than of course him and Claudia are doing it for a side gig. And even JP wants in for whatever Tommy's doing, but even Tommy says, no, I don't want you to do it. He says, you can even run money through my bar. And he says, well, you know, after everything, because the way JP is, he wants to earn and not just be given. So Tommy gives him some respect for that, but at the same time, Tommy's like, look, you know, after everything, I don't want to lose someone else. And I think we understand that, you know, as an audience. You know, Tommy's been through a lot. He's lost a brother. His mother pretty much does not want anything to do with him. He's lost 2 love interests, and he's lost everyone. Tariq, Tasha, he's lost everybody that met anyone near to him. They either died or betrayed him, or just doesn't want nothing to do with him. So he doesn't know what to do with his life at this point, other than if he gets anyone close, he just does not want to lose them. But overall, very good episode, very intriguing, very interesting of the type of play it's going, because I got a feeling we probably got like what, maybe 10, maybe like what, we're gonna be at episode 8, so I would assume we probably got about 3-5 episodes left, maybe, I'm assuming. But either way, guys, what are your thoughts about this? Down in the comments down below. What do you think about Power Force as a whole right now? What do you think is going to happen? I think it's going to come out that Walter is sick, because we did see where Vic did inform him that, hey, you know, I do blame you, but at the same time, I blame myself for Gloria leaving. I think it's going to come out about him finding out about Claudia. I think Claudia is going to come clean with Vic at some point. I think Gerard is going to find out about the drug faster than Diamond will, and I'm kind of curious of how this new relationship with Diamond and this reporter is going to go, and how quickly he's going to be able to figure out that she's not as she seems, and she's not as truthful as she seems. So let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys as always on the next video.